All right, so it's going to be my second video I'm making for the transformation challenge, and just like the first time around, no editing, no take back. So everything that comes out right now is what I'm going to post because I want to keep it as real as possible. So I was talking to one of my employees today, and she walks up to me. I hadn't seen her in a while, like maybe 6 or 8 months, um, because I hadn't transferred out of this particular area. Just got retransferred back in. And she walks in and she looks at me and she says, "Wow, how did you do it?" And I was like, "How did I do what?" Thinking I had done something else. I was about to get into trouble. Um, you know, she said, "No, how did you do it?" And I was like, "My weight loss?" And she said, "Yeah, how did you lose all that weight?" And I said, "It started with mindset." I said I had to identify my triggers and come up with a game plan to address those triggers. I had to figure out my why. Why did I want to lose weight? Was it to look good in my clothes? Was it to so that I could go to the beach during the summer? Why did I want to lose weight? And once I figured out why I wanted to lose weight, the next thing was to figure out what were those things that were hindering me, and those things are stopping me from losing the weight that I wanted to lose. And so I had to work really hard to figure that out, and that's what I did, and that's why I told you that was the first thing. So when I started thinking about it a little bit more, I said, what are my goals for this competition? Because like in my first video, I said one of the things I wanted to do this year, one of the reasons why I got involved in this particular competition was because I wanted to take what I had been working on in the past year to the next level. And but still had to have some goals. The goal was to lose weight and look great in 4 weeks, or was it something bigger than that? My goals are bigger than that. My goals for this competition is to find out what works for me, and that'll be sustainable past this 4 months competition. Because I've seen a lot of the videos, a lot of pictures of past winners, and I've been a part of a bunch of the groups now. And I see a lot of people coming back and they post pictures of what they looked like last year, and they're like, "Yeah, we did great last year, and now we're back at square one, and we're here to determine to do it again." And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you've ever lost a substantial amount of weight, you do realize that allowing it to come back on, you just don't only gain the weight you lost, you also gain some more. And I really don't want to do that. So there are all these great diets out there, all these great diet plans, cutting, shredding, and everything else. But I have to find something that will sustain me past um, these 4 months. In 6, 8 months, a year from now, if the folks come up to me and say, "Hey, what are you doing? What do you look like now?" I want to look the same way that I'll look at the end of this four months, and so that's what I'm really working for. Um, I've said before, I've been doing a lot of reading as well. One of my go-to books now, it's Discipline Equals Freedom, and everybody's highly motivated in the beginning, but motivation comes and goes. Like Jocko Williams says, this motivation is fickle, but discipline will carry you through. And so I am working on my discipline. I am really, really working on my discipline. I am finding things that work for me that I can do over a long period of time, and I am working them into my routine, whereby they become part of me, and it's not something that I need. I don't need to be motivated to lose weight, to maintain a healthy lifestyle, to take care of my family, because ultimately that's what this is all about. I want to be around, to be with my family, to see my boys grow, to grow with my wife. And I mean, if something happens before that, I don't want it to be because I wasn't taking care of myself. So that's my goal for this challenge, is to find a sustainable way of health and maintain it for the rest of my life. So um, I've seen a lot of people working on their goals, and and I will tell you this: I am motivated by watching you people work on your goals, and I do love all the videos and everything else that's being pushed out there. It's great to see all of that. It's a community. It's fantastic. Love it. Keep on doing what you're doing. In the end, come April, we're all going to be winners. As long as we stick with what we're doing right now, we will all be winners, and I think that's the most important thing. Um, some may win prizes, some may not, but don't ever, just because you don't win a prize, don't let that define you. Don't let that be the end of your competition, because it's you versus you. It's not you versus anybody else. We all have different genes and different genetics. It's you versus you. So maintain that. I'm going to work on maintaining mine. Keep up the good work. I'm excited to be part of this journey, and I hope we all learn a lot about ourselves as we go through this process. See y'all soon. Flex.